Justin Bieber climbs over Selena Gomez's child after Chris Evans gives a funny response to all those Atlanta references. Further, please take a second to hit the subscribe button and flip on notification bell for greater updates, and watch this video until the end. After being hilariously name-dropped a few cases on Atlanta, former Captain America celeb Chris Evans responds with a humorous put-up of his own. Chris Evans has a notable response to all these humorous Atlanta references. After a European detour, Atlanta has once more to its titular city for the ultimate season. The hit FX sequence has moreover tested an eagerness to take a seem to be at its fundamental characters, with episodes focusing on Donald Glover's Earn and revealing an interestingly forgotten mystery. Earn's cousin, Al, Brian Tyree Henry, has in the period in between, had to contend with the fact that his rapping persona Paperboy may additionally moreover be fading from relevancy. But even though the show-off has been introspective, it has moreover normally been very funny. This used to be as soon as evident in Atlanta Season 4 Episode 6. Titled Crank That Killer, the episode assessments how Methods Earn and his chum Darius, Lackey Stanfield, are inclined to go for some elusive sneakers. And as for Paperboy, he is a little rattled by way of the reality that there is a crazed killer on the free targeted on rappers. The two reminiscences quicker or later connect. But, in the past and then, Paperboy goes to the mall carrying a nondescript hat to conceal his identity. As one observer notes, it is occasionally a stealth disguise. In fact, the observer continues, Evans is moreover at the mall and disguised with in reality a cap. The digicam cuts to him, even although viewers with the aid of no capability, honestly see Evans' face. Atlanta author Stephen Glover spoke to Variety about the episode. When requested about the reference to Evans, Glover noted in part, "We didn't strive to get Chris Evans. We clearly think he's funny. The writer's room has a quantity of strolling jokes about Chris Evans, alternatively we by using no capability tried to get him." Now, Evans responds to these comments in a tweet, and it sounds like he would have been up for making an appearance. As the Atlanta episode progresses, a shootout breaks out in the mall. Paperboy thinks, at first, that he would perhaps be the intention the killer, then it turns out to be some element else. Given that Evans is name-dropped and demonstrated to be a few steps away from Paperboy, it would perchance have been humorous if the two had a speedy interaction. Since his time as Captain America has ended, Evans has been down to mock his public persona a bit. In the chaos of the shootout, perchance the Avengers alum need to have made a humorous story about why Atlanta refers to him as White Hennessy. Maybe he ought to have been a fan of Paperboy. In any case, going by way of Evans' modern tweet, and others in the past, he is a fan of the FX show. He would now not even be the most unearthly cameo of the series. Liam Neeson has popped up as himself, addressing controversial remarks he'd made. Alexander Skarsgård moreover verified up as himself, and was once as soon as shortly in a very bizarre relationship with Vanessa, Zazie Beetz. Viewed in that light, instead off-kilter traveler Flip would in structure excellent in the heightened world off Atlanta. And as a bonus, thanks to his Captain America The Winter Soldier days, Evans has trip dealing with impromptu chaos at the mall. Chris Evans is in closing negotiations to be part of Netflix's Paying Hustlers contrary Emily Blunt. Deadline first steered you about the assignment out of Cannes, the place the streamer landed world rights to the David Yates-directed, Wells Tower-written attribute for $50 million. Netflix had no statement on Evans likely turning into a member of the film. Pick services on Liza Drake, Blunt, a high school dropout dreaming of a greater existence for her and her youthful daughter. Liz lands a job with a failing pharmaceutical startup in Yelling Strip Mall in Central Florida. Her charm, guts and pressure catapult the corporation and her into the immoderate life, the vicinity she shortly finds herself at the core of a criminal conspiracy with deadly consequences. Lawrence Gray is producing Paying Hustlers below his Gray Matter Productions banner alongside Yates and Yvonne Walcott Yates Witchwood Pictures. Lewis Taylor and Ben Everard are up. Please inform us in the comments. Please do no longer overlook about to subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our day updates. Thanks for